and welcome to my channel. I'm Sharon and this is Fun with Cross Stitch. Today is Wednesday the 1st of October. The 1st of October already. Nearly my birthday. Yay, me. Off on a tangent already. Today's the 1st of October and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I thought I'd get this done early because it's supposed to be a hot day today. This is Flosstube number 95. Just like to welcome everyone back. Thank you for coming back and watching every video. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for clicking on the like button, for subscribing and leaving all the wonderful comments. Thank you for all the new viewers and the new subscribers. I hope you enjoy what you see and decide to come back every fortnight when I put out another video. Now today we've got our whips. I've got a little bit of haul, not very much. I've had a birthday start, so I've started that one already. It was supposed to start today, but I started a little bit earlier. I have some bags to show you, and the finish that I did last fortnight, I have washed it, so I can show you that as well. Now I worked on 8 whips and I got 5,169 stitches. That's not counting the stitches that I've done on the tiger cushion or the owls that I've started. So we might get started with the one I finished last fortnight. This was the peacock. Now I've got to iron it yet, but it's all washed. All the markings did come out, so very happy with that. It's a bit stiff because I dried it out in the sun, but it all come out clean and I'm really happy with it. All I've got to do now is iron it, and this one is going to be a pillow. I'm going to end up with lots of pillows, but that's okay. We'll end up with having a pillow fight. So that's that one. So I thought I'd show you that one now that all the markings have come out. All I did was washed it in warm water with some dish soap. Doesn't matter what sort of dish soap it is. So I just put some, like a cap full of dish soap in it. Let it soak for about 2 hours and then rinsed it out. And yeah, come out all no worries. So that was that one. Okay, so we might get on with these patterns. Whips. I've just lost my words again already. Okay, so the first one I'm going to show you is the tiger cushion. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. It's out of Cross Stitch Gold Collection magazine. I've had this one in my stash for ages. I just don't get enough work onto it. I really love working on it when I do pick it up. It's just a matter of picking it up. And now, like I said, I didn't put down how many stitches I've done on this one, but I do have a photo of what it looked like before. This is what it's looking like now. It's a bit crooked in the Q-snap, but yeah, you get what it looks like. Now, it's supposed to be done on 16 count, but I'm doing it on 25 count Gold Digger Old World map style from Colour Cascades. I do like the way it's looking though. So I got all this bit done over this side. Filling's just starting to fill in. I already had the outline done of the stripe and his eye. So I've just been filling in. This part here is where it's going to go out for his ear, same as this side. So I'm just going to keep filling in because it's a paper pattern. I'm just filling in as, try not to leave any ninja stitches, because it's harder with a paper pattern to go back in and try and fill them in. So, and especially on 25 count. I don't want to miss any spots, but I'm really loving that one. That's going to be another cushion. Got a thing for cushions at the moment, but that's okay. I should count the stitches on them, because that way at least I know how many I'm doing on everything, but I just didn't count them. Okay, so the next one I worked on, one moment. Okay, so the next one I worked on was Tiger. This is one that is exclusive to Fun with Cross Stitch. This is one that Nessa has designed. Now I did 1092 stitches and I'm on 25.12%. So I really enjoyed working on this one. Worked on this one and then just watched a movie. Yep, this is the right way up. Now this is done on a 16 count green Ada that I dyed myself. Now I've done this up here. So I've just sort of got the outline of the top of it. I just picked a symbol, whatever comes up as the most stitches in it, and started stitching on that one, which I'm pretty sure was this colour here. And then when I come back to it next day, because I've done it over a couple of days, I picked the next one that was the highest. So that one come down under the next one. So I just picked the next symbol that had the highest amount of stitches and just started stitching on that. So that's the way I'm going to be doing this one. Whenever I open up the Pattern Keeper app, whatever one has the most stitches is the one I will start on. It's just interesting, just mixes it up a bit. But that's how that one's looking. This one was supposed to be finished this year, but it won't be because I've had too many interruptions with everything that I'm doing. So that's what that one's looking, and that's on 25.12%. Now if we can get it to halfway, be all right. We'll just see how we go. I just keep plodding along. Now we'll be doing a plans video, and that way you can see what my plans are going to be. Okay, so the next one I worked on was Sewing Cats. This one is from Soda Stitch. Now I got the middle row finished. I haven't back stitched it yet, but the stitching part of it is finished. And I've gone up here and started on the next row. Now I was going to back stitch. It was a toss up between back stitch or stitching. But no, I'll just start up here and start stitching. I don't mind back stitching. I can take that upstairs and do that while I wait for hubby to ring. So I just started on the next row, next shelf. And this one's in a bag with cats on it, so that's fitting. Now this one I got 1,602 stitches. And I'm on 33.74%. So I did actually, let me just take this needle minder off so it's out of the way. I did actually get a fair chunk of this one done. I just enjoyed it. I just wanted to keep going. So there we are with this one. Now I already had this shelf done. So this is the bit that I've got done. So I've got that pin cushion nearly finished. This cat here is holding a ball of wool. And I'll just finish that cat. But really enjoyed this one. Like I said, I haven't backstitched the middle shelf yet. But that's what this one's looking like. And I'll finish this side and then I'll come over this side. So next, no, not next video, but maybe next month, we might have this shelf finished. So that was that one. Oh, I better put my needle minder back onto it. Oh. So that was Sewing Cats. I really enjoyed picking that one up. That is done on a 25 or 28? 28 count over 2. 2 over 2. My next one I worked on is the Rustic Cauldron. Lisa Parker. It's Rustic Cauldron from Heaven and Earth Design. Artwork by Lisa Parker. Now I've started in the middle. I did start on the big cat's ear and work my way down to the middle cat. So I'm just working on that cat and surrounding areas. Okay, so this one, I got 439 stitches and I'm on 0.59%. So this is where we are on this one. This one is done on, it looks like it's an 18 count. Ada. Now this cat in the middle is just about finished. There's just a few little ninja stitches in here and on his face that I need to fix up, and then the cat is finished. So now I'm just doing surrounding areas like all the brickwork, and then I'll come back and fill it in. I really love working on this one now. This one is the one I started 3 times, but I started in this corner and it was doing this part here. Now it wasn't the pattern that I didn't like, it was the fabric that I was using. I was using a 25 count even weave, and it just, I don't know, it just couldn't get into it. The stitches kept going behind the weave. Excuse me. The stitches kept going behind, so I think that had a lot to do with it, but just wasn't happy with it. So I went back to Ada and I'm loving it. Really loving it. Excuse me. So there we are on that one. But yeah, only on 0.59%. So that one needs a lot of work to catch up to where it should be. But that's okay. Okay, so the next one I worked on was Shannon Christine Designs. This one is the mug sale. Now I'm up to the Santa mug. Now I've just started this one. So I've got all the white background done. And then today I will start on the actual mug. Now this one I got 860 stitches done. And there we are with this one. There's the last one I was working on. So I just moved over 1 square, got all the border. This is done on a 25 count rose Lugana. Yes, Lugana. This is one that hubby picked out for my chatelaine, and I always get a metre or 2 meters. I don't get little pieces, and had enough to do this one as well. Now looks like I've got, besides the one I'm doing, I've got 1, 2, 3 to go. So October, November, December. So this is last month. So I'm getting there. I'm getting caught up. This will be finished before the end of the year because I'll make sure it is. But loving this one. Just loving the way it all pops on this rosy colour. It's like a peachy colour. But yeah, really loving it. The colours just pop on it. So this will be a nice one to try and have out for Christmas. If not, if it's not actually finished by Christmas, which I think it will be, it'll be out for next Christmas anyway. I'm trying my best to get it finished for this Christmas. Okay, so the next one, this is going to be a quick video today. The next one I worked on was Merry Mischief Makers by Zana Crossstitch. Now I'm working right in the center here because I started in the middle. So I'm working on this little orange kitty cat. But I think this is going to look good when it's finished. I wanted it finished for next Christmas, but this cat is taking longer than I thought. But with my plans for next year, things will change. And this one will get more work onto it. Especially for the big bash game that's starting next month. Which, that'll all be in my plans video, which I will record next. Okay, so this is done on a 25 count. Yes. 25 count fairy wear boots from Colour Cascades. this is where it is now. Now I did 597 stitches and I'm on 1.42%. Now, the only spot really I was working on was filling in this leg and then just filling in his tummy now. Because he hasn't got a lot left to go. Still got a bit to go down here and then his paws. So once I get that done, that kitty cat was finished. Then I'll go over and do the white cat. I'll go over and start this one. Now the aim was to get both of them done, but that wasn't going to happen. So I got one nearly finished, which I'm happy with that. And it looks all right on the pink. I think the greens and the reds will pop on this. Still got a bit of a cold, but I think at the moment it's hay fever. Because if I take a hay fever tablet of a morning, which I haven't taken this morning yet, I stop sneezing and my eyes stop watering. So I think it's just the hay fever at the moment. Apparently there is a lot of pollen around. Okay, so the next one I've been working on is everybody's favourite, Heaven and Earth Design Toy Shop by Aimee Stewart. Now I have finished the whole border now. It's all joined up and it all joined up nicely, so I'm happy about that. I've done about halfway there and I'm just filling in down here at the moment. When I've gone across and I thought I'll stop near the elephant because that's where the Q-snap was. So now I'm just filling in browns here and I'm just going to fill in where the Q-snap is. I was going to go rogue and do it colour by colour, but then I've got to go back and fill in all the different spots. So now I'm just filling in and working my way up. At the moment, that's the way it's working. So I got 579 stitches. I only worked on this yesterday. 579 stitches, but I'm on 54.97%. So I'm over halfway. And loving that idea. So this is where I was working yesterday. Just filling in this part here. This is where the blue elephant is. Then you've got, looks like a basket full of toys here, and then you've got the blocks and the big mat. So I'm just going to keep filling in this part here, and then it'll take me up to the edge of the mat, which is where these toy blocks are on, and then I'll just come across and I'll do this basket. I'm just going to keep working up now, and at the moment I'm enjoying going through the bottom row. There's so much of it done. I will show the whole thing in probably the whip parade next, or if I have to change the take the Q-snap out, I will show you the whole thing then. But yeah, I'm not taking the whole thing out now. And I don't think you might be able to see most of it. Where are we? Now I can't see what you're seeing, but hopefully you got to have a good look at that. So yeah, but when I do my whip parade next, the whole thing will come out, so you can see the whole thing. But that's where we are on that one. Now this one will be worked on again next fortnight. Okay, so that was my whips. Oh, one more. Nearly forgot my birthday start. So it is my birthday in 8 days, on the 9th of October. So for my birthday start, which I mentioned last Flosstube, I'm going to be stitching on the owls, which says Merry Christmas. So this one will be done for Christmas. This one is from, I think it's from Joy Sunday. It's a stamped cross stitch. And I thought, being a small one, I don't want to start a big one for my birthday because I know it's going to take too long to get it done. So I thought I would start on a small one. Now, I wasn't supposed to start it until today, being the 1st of October. But you know what I'm like, I can't wait. I need to start things. If I say I'm going to start something, I'd like to start it early. It's just the way I am. So I did get some stitches in. Now, I haven't counted the stitches. I could go back and count them after, but I hadn't counted them now. But what I have started is I've got the first few hours done. Don't they look gorgeous? And I've done the little snowflakes. I was doing it everything as I go, and then I was going to do the top at the same time, but I thought, no, I'll go through, do all the owls, and then I'll come through and do the top. Now, I've started on the 3rd one last night. Like I said, I couldn't wait, and I'm enjoying doing this upstairs. And it's only got 5 hours, so it's not going to take long to do. But yeah, done the first 2. Enjoying it, really am. They just pop. Just love the way they pop. Their big eyes. So can't wait to get those 3. Get those 3 done. So that's my birthday start. Like I said, I wasn't supposed to start it until today, but I sort of jumped in a bit early. So why not? So that's my cross stitch that I do upstairs now, while I'm waiting for hubby to call. Oh, better put the cover photo back in the bag. Now at the moment, hubby normally goes to Melbourne every week, but at the moment they've decided to fly him to Darwin, and he's working out of Catherine, doing some fruit up there. So he's up there for 2 weeks. Now when he comes back, he flies back on the Sunday in 2 weeks' time, and then we go on our holiday on Monday. So he flies in Sunday night and we fly out Monday morning, so not much gap in between. You might as well just stay at the airport. But yeah, so that's all my whips that I have done. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be working on next fortnight, but that's going to be very loose. Now, like I said, we're flying out on the 13th of October. So I'm only going to be stitching between now and then and getting everything packed and organised, ready for our holiday. So there's not going to be a great deal of time to stitch. Now, while we're away on the Wednesday, when my normal Flosstube is due to come out, I'm going to be releasing my plans video for next year. And that way it still gives you a video every fortnight, but it just won't be a normal one. It'll just be an extra. And then I won't do a Flosstube until we get back. So that will be the last week of October. So you'll only get one, like the 1st, and the last week will be the normal one. So the one in between will be the extra, which is my plans. So I'll go over plans in that one. I'm not going to start it now because otherwise it's a long process and I want to keep going. Okay, I might just show you my haul because I only have one piece of stitchy haul. Now, I'd forgotten I'd ordered this. It's another cross stitch. It's another cross stitch from Temu. Look how cute he is. 11 count. He is so cute. Now, if they all turn out the way that they look on the picture, quite happy with that. The only thing wrong with the peacock one is it's so stiff, but I think that might be because I dried it in the sun. I don't normally dry my cross stitch in the sun. And I don't know why I did it with that one. I think it was more time. But this is what this one looks like. So it's a bit deceiving, but you can see the hand. And you can see the dragon's face. So let's hope it turns out like the pattern, like it's supposed to. I wasn't sure about the peacock one, but that one turned out okay. But look at the beautiful colours in the flowers. Now, I don't know when I'm starting it. It actually isn't in my plans. because I only just got it. But we will see. Okay, so I've picked a few charts to work on for this month. Now I'm not sure how many I will actually get through and how many I won't. So I thought I'd just pick a few and we'll see what we can get done on those ones. So let me show you what we're hoping to work on. As always, toy shop. Now, not having many days, I could just work the whole thing on toy shop, and that would get in a ton of work. So that's an issue. That's a thought. But I also want to work on something else as well. So I'll see how much I can get in on toy shop. I want to get these mugs finished. See, that's another one. I could just do all the mugs and get them done in the next, week and a half. But then when we come back from holidays, I'm not going to have much to show you. So I'm thinking of that as well. So, does it worry you if I only show you, say, 2 projects? If I only work on the 2 because I don't have much time this month? Or do you like watching where I have a full variety? Let me know in the comments. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go, but this is what I've thought of at the moment. I'd like to get some work into hubby's one. Now this is our wedding day. I absolutely love this photo. I really need to get it done so I can get it on the wall. Okay, then you've got Tiger and Gnome. This is another one that's exclusive to Fun with Cross Stitch. This is one that Nessa has designed. These are for sale on the Fun with Cross Stitch group. They're $15 a chart. All you have to do is message me and I can get all that sorted. That's that one. Now I do want to do some work in hubby's truck because I want to get a lot of this dirt done so I can start on the truck next year. I do have a very little bit done on the front of the truck, but I want to get this done so we can get on the wall with the other one. Just in case he decides now that he's gone to Darwin and Catherine that there's another one he wants done. So who knows. Another one is Heaven and Earth Designs, Hubble Bubble by Lisa Parker. I want to get some more of this one done. This one I'm doing up from the bottom. I've really enjoyed doing this one. This one has been going for a while, so I'd like to get more into this one. I sort of do have the ones, my favourites, and I always seem to come back to them, which is this lot here as well. The next one I think I might be able to get some work on is Heaven and Earth Design. This is Breaking Free by Sarah Marchetti. Now, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his name, but there's so many different pronunciations out there. So this is this one. This one I'm working from the bottom as well. I like this one because it's got the snow globe, and I do collect snow globes. The only thing is they seem to be emptying out at the moment. Everything seems to be leaking out of them. So I suppose they don't last forever. And the last one I'd like to work on is Heaven and Earth Design, The Amazing Animal Kingdom by Aimee Stewart. Now this is the shelf I'm on, and I'm doing this book here. So I'd really like to get that book finished. I just had to sneeze. I didn't want to do it on camera. Okay, so now I'll show you those whips and show you where I'm going to be starting from and see how much I can get done on them. Okay, last time I decided to show you, I showed you all the cover photo, forgot to show you the whips. I had to add that in. I didn't forget this time. Okay, so the first one that's popped up is hubby's truck. See, this is how much I've done on his truck. So I have worked on some of the truck, but the dirt is the part that I would like to get done. So the dirt is what I'll be working on this year, like for the rest of the year. So that's this side and that side. So all that is got to be filled in with dirt. So lots of browns. But that's okay. Once you start on it, I mean, a brown is a brown. If you're not stitching a brown, you're stitching a blue. It doesn't really matter. what colour. But I'll get as much dirt done as I can for the rest of the year. And then what I don't get finished, next year I think I might do a strand on the truck and a strand in the dirt or something. Just so it's not all dirt. Because I would really like to get that truck moving. Now I hope you can't hear too much in the background. I do have the window open because it's very hot here at the moment. But they're pulling a house down, 3 houses up. They're doing a demolition job, so you can hear the truck. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so the next one I'll be working on is the Hubble Bubble. This is the starting point of this one. Trying to get these wine bottles done. At the moment I'm just going up the side. Bring all that up. There's another green bottle. But this cat's all done. There's another cat the other side of the cauldron. He's not all done, but he's done some of it. Yeah, I love working on this one as well. I love working on all these ones. There's just not enough hours in the day. Okay, next one. It's another one that's been going for a while. This is Breaking Free. Now, Pinocchio there's done, Raggedy Ann's done, and filling in the bottom of the snow globe, which I haven't really worked on this very much at all this year. Not as much as what I should have. But that's the starting point on this one. I probably set my goals too high, having so many of them, but if you don't set a challenge, if you don't get it done, you don't get it done, but just like to set the challenge so it's out there and I can try and achieve them. Next one is, I think this one is Animal Kingdom. Yes. So this is the starting point from this one. See, this is the book that I'm trying to get finished. So I'll just come back in and work on that book. Maybe fill out over here, but mainly the book. And see what I can get done on that. Okay, 2 more to show you. They just vanished under the table. Okay, so this is my husband's one. I haven't got nowhere near as much done on this one as what I'd like to. And I think it's because it's on 25 count again. But I'm still going to plod along with it. This is where we are on this one. I'm pretty sure this is where his arm is. On the railing. This is his jacket. So I'm going to finish his jacket and come up to his arm. Well, we'd be getting somewhere. But we're just plodding along. And the lucky last one. This is Gnome. Tiger and Gnome. Now I'm still working on the girl's face. So I'll just keep going up. This is part of her hat. Yeah, that's the brim of a hat. Going around there. Yes, I'll just keep filling in her face. See how far we can get. Or her hair. One step closer. So they're the ones I'd like to get some stitches into. How much I get in before my next video, we will see. You will soon find that out anyway when I show you. But that's the plan anyway. Now we're going out on the 13th of October. We fly out on the Monday. We fly back in the following Monday. We've got a few things to do that week though. We do have a concert to go to, a musical to go to. We're going to see Pretty Woman at Brisbane Cultural Centre. So that'll be exciting. Like, that's on the Wednesday. And after that, we've got a few other things planned for that week. So I probably won't get much stitching done. But we will see how we go. I will get done what I can. And you'll find out in my next video anyway. Okay, so the next thing I've got to show you, that's it for the stitching. If you're not interested in anything else, then thank you for watching. But I do, like I promised, I do have these bags made up. Now these are all for Halloween. I've got them all made up, ready to go. So I thought I would show you on the end of this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 13 bags. So one day during the week I didn't stitch at all, and I had 16 bags to make, so I just made the whole 16 in the one day. Got it done and dusted. So let's show you what we have. We have a small one in this. This fits an 11 by 11 Q-snap, and it just has a pink inside. So the pink bags have pink, the orange bags have orange in the middle. So that's that one. Now these small ones are $30 plus whatever your postage is. So all you have to do is let me know what you need. Let me know which ones you would like, if you would like to buy any. I need a postcode so I can work out postage, and then we can get it sorted from there. So that's that one. Now these ones are $30. Now we have a boo and bats. This one looks good. And same again, this one has pink on the inside. Now originally I brought this fabric, I was going to do one inside, one outside. And I looked at it, I can't hide that fabric inside, no. So I decided to put it on the outside. So I have two of these ones, all $30 each. And then I have some orange pumpkins. This is still in the small size, 11 by 11. And like I said, this one has orange inside. Now I do have two of these. They're both the same, both got orange inside. So that's the small bags that I have. 2, 3, 4. So I have 5 small bags. The others got sold. I did have one on the back here. Oh yeah, I did have this one, but this one's sold. So that one's already gone. Okay, so in the bigger bags, this one is for 11 by 17 Q-snap. Now this is the size I use for my big projects. See, 11 by 11 Q-snap is in there, which I just showed you. That was breaking free, and that one fitted in there. So that's this one. And orange inside. Now these ones are $40 each plus postage. So you have that one. Oh, hang on. There's actually 2 of those ones. Both $40 each. Then we have this one in a bigger size, and same again, pink on the inside. And there is 2 of these ones, both $40 each. Then we have the ghost one, and again 2 of these ones, both the same size, $40 each. And the lucky 2 last is these ones, and they are $40 each. Now I did make small ones of these, as you can see on the back of the chair, but those ones have already been sold before I even got anything done with them. So there are those ones. So if you're after any bags, let me know in the comments or send me a message. You can get me on the Facebook groups. My email is down below. It is funwithcrossstitch at hotmail.com. So that is down below as well. So you can get me on that one as well. I do have Instagram, which is Fun with Cross Stitch. You can also get me over there. So there's lots of ways of communicating. So let me know if you are interested. Oh, I do have some other fabric I should show you. Let me show you. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these ones. I don't know if anyone would be interested in a bag in these ones, because they're sort of a kid's material, but these ones I got sent to me, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. If you'd like a bag in them, let me know. There's about 1 meter here, but I've got that one. They're cute. They're very cute. I have this one. Other than bags, I know I could make pillows. This one's about 2 meters, maybe even a bit more. But I have that one. I have this one. That's so cute. I just love the little panda. Like I said, these just got sent to me. It's about 2 meters in all of them by the looks of it. There's a lot there. Another teddy bear one. They look nice. That'd even look nice as curtains in a nursery or something. But yeah, nice. Now I do have some scrap material in this, which I've worked out is enough to do 2 small bags. So I will be making that one into 2 small bags. Now this one I got sent, this one will be made into bags. This one is about 2 meters again, but check that out. This one I will be making into bags. I just love that one. They all turned up the other day. Okay, so what else do we have in this bag? Now I do have some Christmas material. I have a Santa's with some fairy bread. Yes, fairy bread. A stitch. A Christmas stitch. So these are all ones that I will be making bags out of. Now I went down to my local Spotlight. They are having sort of a clearance out of some material. They're selling it all for $1 a meter. Now, $1 a meter, you can't go wrong with that. So, I got this one. Isn't that gorgeous? Just really love their birds. So that one will be made into bags. I think this one is Gum Nut Babies. So that's cute. And one more. I know there's a lot of Harry Potter fans out there, but and I also got this one. Now I got whatever was left on the roll on this one. It's got Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff and Slytherin. So I got that one. So they will be made. The last few I will be making into bags. The first lot, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with that lot. So any suggestions, I'm open for suggestions. If anyone would like them made into a bag, let me know. Now, for anyone that does buy bags, I would like to get them in the mail before we fly. If not, they won't be sent out until after the 20th. So the last 2 weeks in October. So just bear that in mind. So if you would like some bags, that's fine. If I get the orders in and I can post them before the 13th, they will be in the mail. Any orders that come in after the 13th or after the 12th will go out when we get back. So that's, I think that's all I had to share today. That's my whips. I did write a list. I should look on my list, shouldn't I? I wrote a list so I wouldn't forget nothing. Okay, so I've done my haul, done holidays, birthday start, bags. That was it. We're done. So thank you everybody for popping along and watching me, and I'm so happy that everybody keeps coming back every fortnight to see what I have to show you. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I love reading all your comments. Most of the times I can answer them straight away. If not, I heart them and then I come back to them. But yeah, it's a busy month this month. Yeah, being holiday month, it's a very busy time. And hubby having to race over to Catherine just threw a spanner in the works. So it's been busy doing things for him for that as well. So I will be back the end of October. You will get another video in 2 weeks time, which will be my plans video, which I'm going to get done very soon. And then you'll find out my plans for next year. And we'll just leave it at that, I think, at the moment. But yeah, if anyone's interested in bags, let me know in the comments. Like I said, there's plenty of ways. Email addresses down below as well. So that's it for me. I will see you. Well, I will see you after my holidays. But you'll get another video in 2 weeks anyway. So take care, guys. Happy stitching, and bye for now.